we may need to improve or tweak. Even tonight when we had a comfortable lead, the message on the bench was to, not necessarily work on some things, but continue to play the same way and not really deviate. And I thought we did a good job of that tonight. But moving forward here, we obviously are going to have the ability to maybe rest some guys a little bit in certain situations and hopefully get some of these injured guys back. And I think as the weeks tick by here, tinker with some chemistry situations and start to figure our lineup out. But these guys are, tonight was a good example. They're a hungry bunch, and they we've played a lot of hockey, so we were able to, like I said, hopefully able to give some of these guys a rest. But we want to continue to push forward and win games, and because the playoffs always isn't about the best team. It's sometimes the team that's playing the best, and we want to make sure we're playing our best hockey when that time comes.
Would the things you just talked about take priority over maybe trying to catch Toronto, which is probably kind of a long shot right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, if we're playing the way we can and the way we have, and again, tonight's a good example of two new guys in the lineup, and they just, jump right in and play a good game for us and are a solid fit. So if we keep winning games, I don't think we're going to sit anybody out any length of time, but if we got 3-3 coming up, if we can give some of our older guys a day off, and that's remains to be seen if they even want it. I mean, like I said, they're a pretty hungry bunch, and they enjoy playing together and winning together. So it'll be a day-by-day thing, and if we get closer to Toronto, when we play the way we're capable of playing and continue to get healthy and bodies back here, we should still win a share of our games and maybe give ourselves a shot at it.
Seems like no matter what line combination you put together, it kind of clicks. Novak with O'Neill tonight.
Well, Max is a perfect guy to complement any line, and that's he's been great. I was a big fan of him last year, and just because of his hockey sense, and he has the ability to play with skilled guys, or he can play in a checking role. He can kill penalties. You can put him in on the power play. He's a real headsy guy. I think the biggest thing with him is playing at a pro pace consistently, and he's starting to understand that. And I think when he plays with quicker guys and maybe more skilled guys, he has a little more jump in his step and plays with a higher compete level and energy level. But he's an easy guy for me to move around the lineup. I've used him at center as well, just because of his hockey IQ, and it was good to see him get rewarded tonight and playing with two good players.
Did he, since he's come back, it seems like he picked up where he left off?
Yeah, just steady as she goes. He just keeps ticking along. He doesn't get too excited about anything, and he doesn't get too down on himself about anything. And it's the same mentality that it was from training camp day one, every day in practice. And he's a consummate professional, and I think the guys understand that and recognize that. And he just has such a calming presence in the net, and I think it makes the D and us as a group just feel so confident that if there is a breakdown, he makes things look easy. And again, his rebound control, there is one shot and that's it, and it's done. We don't have to scramble to clear rebounds. And I think he's made, even though we've given him some support in the sense that, when he's had some low shot games, he makes the big save when he has to, and there's not a lot of those second or third chances because he doesn't give up rebounds and makes it easy on our D.
What did you think of the two new guys?
I thought they both did a great job. You're a little concerned. We were concerned. You insert two guys, but then you have them play on the same line, both first pro game. But what I really found early that gave me confidence was their compete level, and they both look like they have good hockey sense. Rooney in the middle, again, tough position to play at this, but you can really tell he has a real good defensive awareness. Mangoya, I just thought he worked, he competed, he buzzed around, he won battles, got a couple shots on net, but you can tell the intelligence, and they've played with some structure. They're both smart players. They were responsible with the puck and without it, and they competed and skated. So I got more confident in them. Really, after probably the first period, I felt pretty confident playing them in a regular role.